Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video, I wanted to jump in and talk about Rumble stock. I wanted to do a raw, unedited, just honest opinion about this company. You know, I've seen this thing in the news. I've seen people talking about it. So I figured, what the heck, why don't I make a video really just explaining, and giving my honest opinion about this stock, guys. So for those of you that don't know what Rumble is an online social media site that is heavily competitive with YouTube, Facebook, and every social media site that has video forum. The reason why they're so incredibly popular is because, one, Rumble actually pays better than YouTube for creators, which has drawn a lot of creators to think, where should they post their content? Now, the issue that Rumble has is it's a free speech platform, which is great because you can say whatever you want and you don't have that fear of getting demonetized or getting canceled. But on the flip side, you have to understand that it's a lot harder to build an audience, and it's a little bit of, there is some political, there's some politics in there. So you always have to understand that stuff and, just kind of turn your head to it, or, just you should be able to say what you want, and that's what Rumble is great for. But on the flip side, looking at the stock here, you'll notice that it's heavily volatile, meaning it's gone up and down at rapid rates. Obviously, anytime a stock does this, it makes it very hard to invest. Now, yes, the year-to-date return is up 32%, which is awesome. But looking at the 5-year growth, looking at the year-to-date growth, it's not great. So for me, just looking at the technicals here, which is like that support, resistance, and all that stuff, what we see is some support here at $7.90, right? So for me, for a day trade or a swing trade, this would be the chance that I would invest. Now, this would be the opportunity that I would try to make a little trade on it, set my stop below, $7.60, something like that. See if we can get a push back up to $10, risking $1 to possibly make 2-to-1 risk and reward. Now, as far as the long-term investment goes, right? Because this is just technicals, more day trading or swing trading. So as far as like a long-term investment here, you always have to look at this, right? So for me, this is the quarterly finances. Sorry, I was posting another video. Just ignore it. Actually, I'm refilming because I realized I missed some stuff. But looking at this here, you guys will notice that we had this increasing revenue, which is always good. That's what you want to see. But on the flip side, we have this negative profit margin. A negative 16.9 profit margin means for every $100 Rumble brings in, they lose about $17, which is not good. You can't sustain a business if your profit margin's negative, because there's never going to be any leftover cash, and you're going to eventually burn through money. So should you buy it, right? That's everyone's main question is, Carter, yes, I know the revenue's up. I know the net profit margin, we're working on it, but should you buy it? So for me, I think that Rumble does carry some potential. I do think that there is a space for this decentralized, more free speech platforms. Do I think they're going to take over the world? No. I think obviously YouTube is going to be the leader of that sector, leader of that powerhouse of the video forum, but I think there's going to be almost like a side off wing where one of these companies, whether it's Rumble, whether it's DWAC, which is Truth, one of these companies is going to take over, on that free speech. I also believe we've seen a ton of creators like Steve Will Do It, Alex Jones start posting on Rumble, which has caused a lot of other creators, which has caused a lot of other fans to start watching on there. So we're starting to see this domino effect, right? Now, should YouTube or Google be worried? No, they shouldn't. And the reason why is Google has $116 billion in cash. If they're worried about Rumble, do you think they have the means, or do you think they have the options where YouTube just makes a side YouTube and it's free speech or something like that? They probably would never do it. I know, I get it. But you always have to have that, that thought in the back of your head that YouTube could easily, in the snap of their fingers, do whatever they want. They have so much money, so much freedom on what they can do, and I think you have to understand that as well. So should you buy it? I think for me, as a long-term investment, I own shares of Rumble. I bought in, during these dips down here. So I'm up maybe 4%, nothing crazy, but you have to understand that my investment in this is I'm investing, and I'm holding this thing for it to go to $1,000 a share, or I'm holding it to go to zero. I'm just investing in the money I invested. I'm pretty much telling myself I lost it. If this thing goes up, to $1,000, that would be great. But if it also goes to zero, I'm not surprised. So high risk, high reward. Not to mention, if you're a beginner and you're like, Carter, I want to buy, I would hold off. I would look for better options elsewhere. I would look for better opportunities. I would rather see you guys invest in the S&P 500 or a more stable blue chip company than these Rumble stocks. Now, yes, with Robinhood, you guys can invest $1 or invest 5% with them on finance. I think that would be another great option as well, understanding the risk, volatility levels, and all that stuff. So guys, that's my mindset. That's my plan with Rumble. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. And guys, I'm not feeling great. I think I have a head cold or something. I'm sure you guys can tell. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care, everyone.